Welcome back to the podcast, episode three. For some people have probably already seen episode three. We had to re-upload because we realized there was a mistake in the audio, so we decided to just do a quick episode, like reshoot, and just make it quick. To keep, well, me sane because I was going crazy. To be honest, I was like, we can't get this right. So, welcome back to Between the Roads of Reality. I'm Alex, and this is Manny over here. On the other camera, he's gonna be over here or over here, depending on which way the thing's gonna look. Manny, I'm saying something.
Hola. Yeah, my bad, guys. We had a little, like I said, technical difficulties. We uploaded the video and then now we took it off because we're going to adjust it. So, like you said, we're just going to be a quick little,
30 to
I guess
45
what?
minute podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you for those four viewers that have selected the original episode three, we did talk about goals. So we're gonna go over that again for the third time, unfortunately. But we do know what we're gonna talk about. So when it comes to goals, we want to keep consistently uploading episodes weekly, if possible. Um, yeah, and I did do personal goals, but I'm gonna keep goals for the podcast this time. But yeah, a goal that I would like is to reach uh at least 5,000 subscribers. But I'm not gonna set a deadline because I had talked about this. I don't like to set deadlines because it's just it you when you don't reach that deadline, you disappoint yourself.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I guess. I mean, deadline. There's okay. So deadline is not really necessary when it comes to goal in life, or like for example, like we did this podcast. Like we're doing this podcast. We didn't had a deadline when it's gonna end. We don't. We just started it, and then we're just gonna do it until
We
it
get
start grows and grows.
either
You know.
we keep doing it until like forever or until we get tired of it. But we do want to, get a few more people to join our podcast, join our community that we're trying to build, so that we can start actually streaming video games. Because I'm not going to start streaming games for two people. It just doesn't make any sense. But then again, we could, if we do stream and it's two people, that two people can eventually lead to 20 people, and then we can get those 20 people to come straight to the podcast and watch our episodes.
Yeah, yeah. That's something that we. That's also that we also been talking about for a while, and we have a few games that we both have, and we're going to try out in the near future. Um, it's something that like again we spoke upon about, and it's just something that we were definitely want to take another step into our podcast, and also like podcast and maybe gaming, like either live gaming or doing clips like we do for our pod as well, because
Yeah,
just to see how it goes. Like we're put the work in it, and if it goes well, awesome. If it seems like it's like trying his best but not as much, then we might make some few adjustments.
for sure, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. So for those of you watching, cause our, I'd say for a new channel, our first video did okay. For a brand new channel, it's like got 20, 30 views. That's pretty good, I guess. Um,
Yeah.
and the thing is, people watch our channel, and it tells me how long people have been watching the videos for, like how long they watch it for. If you're gonna sit through it for a while, why are you not subscribing? Why are you just gonna sit there watch a whole video and not subscribe? That's the part I don't understand. If you didn't like the video, you would have watched it for 5, 10 minutes, got out, and be like, I'm bored of this. But you stayed through the whole thing. But I do appreciate you giving us that watch time because at the same time, not only do subscribers help us become partners in YouTube and let us get monetized in the future, but also watch time does help. So right now we've already allocated 4 hours, 4+ hours of watch time. Um, and just likes. If you, even if you guys just like the video and don't even watch a full like half an hour, it still helps us a lot. So to be honest, forget what I just said, because I'm gonna contradict myself here, and you'll start to notice I do that a lot to myself. Um, just even clicking on the thumbnail and going to the video, it even it helps. It really does help.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I myself like haven't like I've subscribed like on our channel obviously but I haven't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't even watched our first two episodes. I just like looked at it and then watched for like 5 minutes and then turned it off
Oh,
because
you're
like
one of
during the
those.
time.
You're one of
No,
those on
no,
your own
no,
podcast.
no, no, no. It's just like I was watching it when I was at work and I'm like, oh damn. So I'm like, and then I got called to do a job and I was like, so
Oh,
like
okay.
I put them, but I put on my phone. I put on my phone in my pocket, and I have my headphones in, one of them
Also,
in, and I'll listen. So I listen to it, but I don't watch the video. So, but like technically, I'm still like viewing the video, but I'm just like listening because like I already know what we talked about, and I already know when this
that's
happened.
true. That's true.
So like
I look at do the same thing. I'll
mhm.
just like I'll hear over just to make sure we didn't say anything crass or whatever.
Yeah,
Cause to be honest, I just edit the video. I don't even want to listen to it. I just think of the audio. I do some editing and then I just upload it. Cause um, it's the same thing with filmmaking. You don't want to sit there and rewatch a film over and over if you already worked on set. Like if you weren't on set but you're editing the project, that's different. You're gonna have to go over it through it and do it over and over again. But then if you're it's like you don't want to sit through the same thing over again.
yeah, and then yeah, that's true. I mean, it's and excuse me, I lost a train of thought for a moment, and then I was like, wait, hold on, I got it. Nope, I lost it. I lost it.
And that's
Oh
on
crap.
ADHD.
Yeah, no facts. Like I had a whole plan I was gonna say, and then as soon as it came to the point, gone. I'm
That happens to me all the time.
like right now,
All the time.
dude. I hate when that happens. And then like, but then like as soon as like let's say if it happens on a certain day, and then as soon during that day, you remember like, well, damn, like I was supposed to say that like 4 hours ago, and I'm already doing something else, and it just came onto my head. I'm like, this is terrible. It's like I feel like we have to grab a notebook with it for us from now on and carry it with us and write it down what we're gonna say, and then like it's gonna go away. And then
That's
few hours later, we open it. Oh, hey, I was supposed to say this at like 2 o'clock, and it's already 8 p.m.
so what I do is when I write down topics for the podcast now, I wrote it down I write it down on a notebook,
Mhm.
and I keep the notebook on like next to me right over here, open, so that I can remember what I want to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, I have it write it down on my phone. I have a notebook, but I mean I use that for like for writing.
Yeah,
So and then I also have another one, but that's also for writing as well.
yeah,
So I have two notebooks there for writing, but I have all my notes for the pod, like when we talk about like future title stories and titles that we're gonna talk about in the near future. I have on my phone because again, we're not there yet. Um, but like, and I even sometimes if I have like my phone, best thing about it, it saves the time and date, which I mean all phones does that, but this one like tells me like minutes and whatever
yeah,
specifically. I'm like,
yeah,
dang, that's useful because like I would never remember that. I'll remember like I don't know what happened at 10 a.m. I don't even know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
did, you know. So and it's so useful. Not like we have horrible memory or Alzheimer's or anything, but like we just we're pretty dumb.
Uh, guys, also keep an eye out for future podcast episode. It's gonna be an in-person episode. We're not gonna say when. We're not gonna say when we're gonna meet up, but it's coming. It's coming.
Yes, it's
Um,
something we actually when we talked about that was that like a month ago or was it?
but it's also
Yeah.
there's a certain someone that watches the podcast now. They just started watching the podcast today. 'Cause, they've been so busy with work and everything. Um, but we're gonna surprise this person, and we don't. I like that in person podcast is coming soon. Might have them on as a guest, but I don't want to spoil anything right now.
No, and it's something that like I'm gonna be honest. That moment, um, it me personally, it will affect me the most, like emotionally, just because like that certain person is actually like basically like me and Alex, we have a good bond with that specific person, and we can rely on that person as much as we can.
Oh
Like
yeah, oh yeah.
person has our backs 24/7 whenever we need it or whatever. And that's something that's a person right that person right there is the type of person that just like I said, will have your back no matter what. And I've only known this person for what, a year?
Don't. Okay, stop.
Okay.
You're giving too much up right there. Because
Okay.
if that person is watching this podcast, they're gonna know immediately.
Okay, we'll edit that out.
Uh, I'm not gonna edit it out, but
No,
because
we're editing it out.
you didn't get too much. That's why I spoke. I yelled over you, so you didn't get that part out. Um, but yeah. In person podcast coming. I want to say during the summer. That's how soon. Wink, wink. Um, um, but yeah, keep an eye out for that. Obviously, it's a long way from now, but you know, uh, it's it's something that I've been wanting to do because it's someone that I we cherish deeply. We, like he said, we have a great bond with this person, and I cannot wait to see this person again. It's been far too long, far too long. Um,
Well, I'm far too long. I'm in
well,
a
yeah,
different state.
it's been longer for him. Um, so yeah, I can't wait for that. And also, we can do a when we're together. We could we'll do a lot like a lot of gaming videos. We just set up the camera, record the game, and do that, or we can stream it. Um, yeah, a lot of good things to come for this podcast. I don't think that we're ready to have any guests on yet because we're still so small. Unless I do have a few people that want to be on the podcast that have a decent following that could help us get viewers onto the podcast.
Hmm.
So Manny, if you're down for that, I can.
I'm yeah, no, I'm definitely up for that. So keep me posted, and then if it has to be in a different location, I'm more welcome to drive or fly up, whatever, wherever we go.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll bring some of my stuff that I have extras in
Or not
case of
even.
anything.
You can stay there. I mean, that's if you really want to come and meet them and stuff. But then, yeah, for sure,
I think if we're gonna do one person in person, we might as well do another one. For both special occasions.
for
Why
sure,
not?
for sure.
You know?
Because I was thinking with this person, we can find a location to do the podcast and um, just have the camera set up, recording the entire conversation. Maybe two extra cameras so we can get some extra angles. But yeah, that's if you really want to fly out. And I know my hair's a mess today. That's why I put on a hat. It was just like a very impromptu podcast. We said, you know what, we need to get an episode out. But now this episode's not gonna be released on Saturday anymore. Today's Saturday. We're gonna do, what day should we do?
Well, obviously, I mean, you can probably do Monday because no one. Well, there's some people don't work Monday, some people do.
Or what if we
Uh,
do just release it today on Saturday, and then the next episode would be, so it's like now we can tell people we're gonna change the schedule, so they can still have this
yeah,
episode up, and then the new episode will come out on maybe middle of the week, so like Tuesday or Wednesday.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely do releasing during the week because like we were talking about it and saying that like it's best for us to release the episodes on weekdays instead of weekends because people have plans or they're going out or out of the
Yeah.
state or
And to
whatever.
be honest, every podcast that I watch comes out on weekdays, and
And
it just makes so much more sense. On the weekend, you're not gonna be home unless you're me or Manny. You're not gonna be home. You're gonna be out partying, being with family, friends. On
mm,
weekdays, you're gonna be at home, and you're not gonna want to leave the house at all. You're just gonna want to stay home after a long day of work. So this will be something that people can watch after work, and hopefully it will bring our views up more.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And it's something like you said, like it's something like if you guys just feel like chilling, relaxing, pop up our channel, and just watch it and watch two dummies who have horrible ADHD just start doing gimmicks and stuff and just talk crap about each other and just over talk people like you do, you know, or calling me names. But
Hey,
hey,
hey, I do it out of love and joking
well,
around.
sometimes, well, I don't like when you're yelling. Okay, even when you text me, it's like,
I'm
bro, what's going
sorry.
on?
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Shut up. You're not
No, no,
sorry. Shut up.
I actually am sorry when you actually like when when your reaction is like, yo, like earlier when I was like joking with you and then you said I can just get off. I genuinely felt bad.
No, no, no. You straight, bro. It was just I'm having like, okay.
He's
Long
having a
story
rough
short,
day. He's having a rough
I'm
day.
having a rough day. Long story short, I had a good monitor. I mean, sorry, not monitor, a motherboard. It went to crap, and then I have a second one. This is my fault. I put the a wire in the wrong spot where it's not supposed to go,
It's
and
not
basically I'm having
not even
issues.
only that. I think when you turned it on without connecting
Okay.
the CPU cable into the motherboard, I think you may have fried something. That's why it's like acting the way it is.
Yeah, I'm wondering what fried up though, because I don't. I mean, obviously I can't say I don't smell anything, but there has to
It
be.
could no like not fried out like burnt something. It could just be like it just wired out like it just crapped.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It
have.
could have
I don't
been
know.
like a chip on the motherboard that just like crapped out.
Probably, yeah. So, but yeah. So more likely I have to buy another motherboard again.
Again, yeah. Hopefully, like I told Manny, I'm gonna try to meet up with
That's fine.
him, and hopefully he can get the motherboard then. But like before we meet up and he brings it, and I'll do it for him because I really I don't really. I have a PlayStation 4, not a 5, but I don't really like playing on it because of the graphics. You know, I'm so used to the new Nvidia graphics. You know, like PC graphics. So I prefer playing PC games, and me and Manny have very similar games on PC than we do on
Yeah.
PlayStation. So it's more convenient for us to play on PC together. But if he keeps
Hmm.
having problems with PC, it leaves me with one less person to play with because I basically know Manny's schedule. Like he's home every day after like 5 or 6, and he's just relaxing at home when he can like when we and him could potentially be playing a game. But there's problems like this. That's why people say that if you're having problems with a PC after you try to build it, just have someone else build it for you. Have someone else do it for you because yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree, and it's something like I kind of want to just like I kind of want to buy it and again and buy. I'm gonna buy a new motherboard and then just install it myself. And this time, like I'm just gonna be very careful with it, like extremely careful, because like yeah, I can fly, I can take it and meet you, but at the same time, like remember, like there's also like if I'm flying, there's also like a weight limit. Like I can't. I'm not. It's not saying like
Oh,
the
so
straight
you
weight
know what you can do?
limit. Hmm.
Why don't you shit. I was gonna say just like order it to this person's house and then so the weight of the PC is not as heavy without the motherboard. Oh shit, that's not gonna work. Cause how much does your case weigh
Uh,
without everything
if
in it?
I without everything in it. I think like 10 pounds.
Oh, that's not bad. Cause
No, it's not that bad.
yeah,
It's light, but I mean, with everything, it's probably like maybe
15, 20 pounds around there.
15, 20 pounds roughly.
Yeah.
But without it, like I said, it's just like 10 pounds.
Okay. Yeah. So, uh, let's wrap it up soon. Um, for the last thing we want to talk about, I'm gonna let Manny take this one over. I'm gonna be a spectator slash listener for this one, and obviously I'll put in my input, I'll react and all that. So, in the episode we uploaded, he told a crazy story that happened to him around his birthday when they went out. So, Manny, take it away.
Uh, yeah, this, yeah. Ugh. All right. Anyways, so it was a week before my birthday, and what happened was, it was two of our closest friends and two other people closest friends. So it was literally four people and myself. It's literally five. And what happened was is that we were going to this club, and I believe was it Hollywood,
Fort Lauderdale,
Fort Lauderdale.
Las
Thank you.
Olas.
That's all us. And we went there, and place was cool, was vibing, it was nice. They had food trucks out there. We didn't eat there because we ate before we went. And we were pre gaming, so we were all like woohoo. And we got there, we're dancing, we're drinking. We had like, I think 8 shots, or four, between 4 or 8 shots of tequila or something. I don't
Now
remember. We
keep in
were all
mind
like,
this like so this is like in my area. I just couldn't be there because I think I was working
yeah, I
and
think we were working late during that time.
yeah, I was working late or something. It was something because when Manny was here, I never missed a day to hang out with him. So just me not being in the story, not being there, was kind of. So it must have been something with either family or work.
Yeah. So, and then, but he's not wrong though. Like anytime when I'm like, hey, like when I'm on the weekend, like, because when Alex and I, we used to work at the same job, and we don't work weekends, so we'll hang out on like almost every weekend.
Yeah, because like when we worked at a warehouse, so it was like we're there from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. We're just tired because we're lifting boxes, putting shit away the entire time in a hot warehouse that has no AC.
It was a
So
sweatshop.
basically a sweatshop, yeah. So,
Yeah, it was just like
but I mean that the warehouse, I don't I miss it for one reason. We got keyboards, mouses. It was a video game warehouse. So whatever, and they also had action figures. So whatever we wanted, we could have gotten it on a discount.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Well, on certain things though,
on
not
certain
all,
things,
but
not
certain
everything.
things.
And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
PS5s were full price, or actually
yeah,
they were more than MSRP.
yeah. So
So
and
continue. Sorry.
so yeah, no, no, you're good. So, anyways, we were, like I said, we were at Las Olas, and we were at the club. We were dancing. And it was all for a group of us. And when we get in there, it was like, I think it was like, there's, oh, should I mention about the guy, that tall skinny guy?
Yeah, go
Or
ahead.
okay, so we were dancing, as I don't know what time it was, but we were dancing there, and while we were dancing, there was this like tall gentleman guy. I think he was, I don't remember what he was, either gay or bisexual. I can't remember. I'm not making assumptions or anything, but he was dancing, and I was dancing up in the dance floor, not with him, but like I was like at least 5 feet away from him, and it was me and my friends, and we were all dancing together. And he comes up, start dancing with us, and after that, we saw his partner coming by dancing as well too, and I'm like, okay. And to me, it was just awkward for me at the moment, because I don't dance with dudes, I dance with women, if they know that makes sense. So I mean, like, it's kind of weird, to me, my opinion. I think it's just weird dancing with dudes, but like I said, they were partners. So I stepped aside, and after that, where they went somewhere else. So we were continuing dancing on the floor, and roughly like around maybe like two in the morning, between 2 and 3 in the morning, the club was closing, and we were dancing. This one girl comes up to us, and I was dancing with her, and she was dancing with our other friends as well. And I kid you not, to this day, I don't go to clubs because of what happened. This
Bruh.
girl, this girl literally squirted or pee, whatever, like liquid came out of her and just got all over the floor. She was dancing on top of it. I forgot to tell you this. She was dancing on top of her liquid with her friend as well too.
So I mentioned this, Manny. That's like a normal thing when you're a drunk girl. I've heard this from another girl that when you're drunk and you're just having fun at a club, you just piss where you are and you just keep going.
If you need to pee, go to the bathroom. The bathroom's like right down the dance floor. It's right there. Granted, the bathrooms were huge as lines for all. Actually, no, there was a huge line for the women, but for the men, in and out. But like there was a huge line, and like this one, I remember one thing I forgot to tell my part. I was going to the men's bathroom, and as I was walking by, I saw a girl. She was literally at the front doorway throwing up on the floor, and I was like, "Oh, that's gross." And then so
Well,
I
you're at
went
a
to the
nightclub. People are gonna be drunk and doing
bro. I mean,
random shit.
I see those things on movies or TV shows, whatever, but not in real life. I'm like,
Why do
jeez.
you?
I mean, I've seen
Where do you think they get it from? Where do you think they get it from?
clearly from not
Real
from
life
parents.
experiences.
Yeah, exactly. So not from. Anyway, so we were dancing, and then the girl ease or squirts whatever onto the floor, and her friends started stomping on it. On top of that,
Wait,
she
wait, wait,
got
wait,
it
wait, wait,
on.
wait, wait, wait. They were just jumping on it.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
no, no,
splash,
no,
splash.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, 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 yeah,
They
yeah.
were
Yeah,
on
yeah,
drugs
that's
or
what.
something.
No, 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 no. I don't know, but they were drinking and they had the drinks on their hands, and then on top of that, they were like they got it on my shoe. Like when she was like peeing liquid coming out for her, it got on my shoe as well too. And I was
Bro was
like,
in the splash zone.
dude, I was in the drop zone. I'm like, oh my god, no, it did not just happen. So I literally went, I grabbed our friend. I was dancing next to me. I was like, we gotta go. And then I grabbed all our friends as well. Like, we're leaving. Let's go. They're like, why? What happens? Like, let's go. We're leaving. We're going to the car. We're leaving. And so I'm pretty sure I was drunk, but I was pissed. And they were like, what's going on? I was like, this girl literally took a piss on the floor and got that crap all over my shoe, and she was dancing on it, and so was her friend. And I was like, hell no. I'm not gonna stand there and be getting all soaked by something that I don't want to know what it is. And I was just living. And then after that, we went to Wawa, and we were still drunk. We got some food and ate some like Wawa subs. That was good times. But yeah, I don't go to clubs. Ever since that happened, not going to clubs. Nope, I'm good. Let me out. If you ever invite me to a club, sayonara. Goodbye. I'll be home.
Yo, when let's go to the club.
Did you not just listen to the story I just said? Did you not just hear what I just said?
Duh, that's why I
I'm not
done
gonna,
that.
yeah, I'm not gonna go to clubs because of that. Nope, no, sorry. I mean, I don't care if you're drunk. No, I'm not. I'm not. Like, if I go to the club and I get pissed on my shoe, and next thing you know it, I do not expect shit coming out from her or from anybody. Just pooping on the floor. I've seen somebody once poop on a. I think it was I was at a game. I don't know when it was, but I was somewhere. All I know is I see somebody pop a squat and just poop just
Let
coming
me
out.
guess.
I'm like,
Let me guess. In Erie.
yes.
Well, that's Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania people are weird.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You're weird.
First of all,
You're weird.
first of all, first of all, you're right. Okay. Second of all, we're not all that weird. Okay, we're just on crack with meth. No, I'm just playing. But no, we're like,
I was speaking to someone about this. I was like, "Yo, I have a friend that's from like Erie, Pennsylvania." He goes, "Wait, isn't that like near Canada because of like the Great Lakes and everything?" I think kind of, yeah. Um, and he was like, "Bro, and that's gotta be a small town." I was like, "Yeah." This friend told me that there's meth heads and stuff and crack houses all over, and they were like, I mean, yeah, the small town. Every small town has crack houses and shit. It's just a common thing. Like, yeah, the police and law care, but they're not that serious about it compared to like big cities.
no, we care down there. Like, we care about crimes and stuff. Like, that's the biggest thing. But like, I mean, granted, like, I'm not talking smack about it. I mean, sound like I am, but I don't mean to. But like, I have family who still lives there, and and it's just like for them, I'm glad they're safe and all, and I know them because they have protection. So which is good. So I mean, like, as long as they're being protected, that's all that matters. But I mean, I actually would find out is that Erie, their zip code is the poorest zip code, I believe, in the United States. And
What the
like you
fuck?
can literally, like when they say that, meaning like the houses there are dirt cheap, but they're in like not the best condition. You can go buy a house for 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, in like a decent neighborhood for like $260,000 instead of being like 350.
In this economy, we're out. Let's go.
But like, and the thing is that like it's I mean it's not worth the investments unless you want to. But I mean it's not. I mean there's literally nothing there you can do. You do all the things in one. You can do all the things over a weekend. You'd be like, okay, I'm done. I'm out of it. That's literally how it is. Like the only best thing about people going to Erie is that there's no taxes on clothing. That's it.
On what? No, no taxes on what?
There's no taxes on clothing.
What the
Like
fuck?
they don't tax. Yeah, so like you can go spend like let's say for example you go spend two $100 right on clothes, and you know how some places that like Florida's 7%.
Yeah.
So like they'll times you that. So like they'll charge you like what like 120, 130, right? You'll just be paying straight $100. That's it.
Yo, you got Gucci over there?
No, we're dude. They
No,
can't even
he's
put.
like,
They
no,
can't put.
man, not Gucci. We got Walmart.
We got Walmart, we got Boscov, we got Dick's Sporting Goods. Now they're putting Nike outlet where Dick's Sporting Goods used to be at, and they're moving that store in the Dick's Sporting Goods into the mall. So it's gonna be a two level floor sports store. And but I tell you right now, once they open that Nike store, that place is gonna get robbed first thing because
Erie's
people are
moving
gonna
up in the
steal
world.
bags, bro. So no, we can't have Louis Vuitton, we can't have Gucci, we can't have those things. You know why? We have those things. It's gonna be robbed within the day grand opening. It's like boom, 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 boom. I'm taking all of your stuff out. I'm like, well, close
Okay
down business.
then. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this short form podcast. If you guys would like to see more podcasts this short or longer, so we can have longer conversations with you guys, like well, with each other, but you guys listening, let us
Mm-hmm.
know. Also, Manny, before we end, I was thinking, what if we also started, uh, what if we also started live streaming podcasts instead of like also like just like gaming podcasts so people can interact with us.
Yeah, yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, we can definitely talk about that and go through some ideas what to do and for sure make it happen. I'm definitely down with that. That'll
If
be
you guys are
very
down with
very.
that, for the 5 people
Huh?
that watch us, if you guys are down with that,
You know,
so you 5 people can interact with us. Let us know.
yeah. Let us know in the comments down below, or just yeah, let us know down in the comments down below. Let us know how you guys want to do it and what's and also should we ask them for some ideas too? Some small
Yeah, if you guys
ideas.
have any ideas for any future content, any topics you want us to talk about, put like
Yeah.
comment down below.
Mm.
Chris, I know you're watching this, and you for some reason you do like 4 different comments for each fucking video. Just do one. Just do one giant paragraph. It's a
And
lot
then
easier that way.
I can tell you this right now because earlier today, I'm not gonna get long. Earlier today, my three of my cousins called me and they're like, "Bro, what? You got your you upload your videos?" Like, yeah. So, Junior, Lewis, and Gabe, if you're watching this, you know, you know what to do. Leave a comment, give us some ideas, and share it to your friends and family, whoever. Let them know. Spread the love.
If you're
'Cause
Manny's family, you're my family. All right, guys.
exactly.
Peace
All
out.
right. Bye bye. Bye.